Testaments were known as the Nazarenes, or more appropriately, the Netzarim. In fact, in the Middle East, the word was pronounced as Nozari, which was a diminutive description form of the word Christian. But where does this word truly come from? It was already mentioned before how we can see clearly that this sect was named and known within our own New Testament, such as in Acts 24:5, which says, "For we have found this man a pestilent fellow, and a mover of sedition among all the Yahudim throughout the world, and a ringleader of the sect of the Netzarim." But where does this name stem from, and how can we see it in prophecy? In Hebrew, every single word may be considered as derived from a verbal root of 3 letters. All words based on the same 3 letters in the same order are assumed to have a similar internal meaning. The root NTSR is that from which the word Notzri is derived, allegedly in honor of Nazareth, or Nazareth in modern speech, which was considered the hometown of Yahusha. It was suggested that Notzri had previously been the name for a type of religious practice, perhaps even derivable from the lost 10 tribes. The words Nozari, Nazareth, Nazarini, Nazarene, and so on, although translated differently, are all based on the same Semitic NTSR root word. In the Hebrew written Tanakh, or Old Testament if you prefer, we see various derivatives of this word applied to many passages, such as Strong's 5336, Natsir, which means the preserved ones, or Strong's 5341, Natsar, which means the guardians. For example, if we look more closely at some of the prophetic scriptures referring to the elect of the end times, such as Isaiah 49:6, we start to see some very interesting clues as to who the Netzarim really are. Raise up the tribes of Jacob and the preserved of Israel to return, for I have given you as a light unto the Gentiles, for my salvation to reach unto the ends of the earth. The word for the preserved here in the Hebrew is Strong's 5336, Natsir, which means the preserved ones. So quite literally, this verse could read, "Raise up the tribes of Jacob and the Natsari of Israel to return, for I have given you as a light unto the Gentiles, for my